Today, ballots are being mailed out to Washington voters, and we have new results from our exclusive poll about how voters are feeling ahead of next month's primary election. The Survey USA poll talked to hundreds of likely voters about the presidential race and whether they think President Joe Biden should drop out. KREM 2's Mark Hanrahan shows us now what those voters had to say about this closely watched election. Mark.
Good afternoon, Whitney. It is important to note this was conducted before the assassination attempt of former President Trump. That poll was done by Survey USA for King 5, the Seattle Times, and the UW Center for an Informed Public. The poll results show that in some ways little has changed from 2020. President Biden has a strong lead over former President Trump in the state, but that 14-point margin was wider 4 years ago, revealing Biden's support even from Democrats has eroded a bit. Voters, if they believe President Biden should drop out of the race, well, this poll surveyed people who are not Trump supporters. 49% of voters believe that Biden should stay in, while 23% want him to withdraw. About 18% say they're not sure. If Biden does withdraw, a little more than half think the party should nominate Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris polls about the same as Biden, with just a slightly better advantage against the former president, but still within the margin of error. But this week, President Biden said he is not going anywhere. That poll also shows Vice President Harris is 3 percentage points more favorable with independents than Biden is. Throughout the week, we are expecting more polling results about where voters stand ahead of this year's election. We'll bring you more of those results as we learn more. In the studio, I'm Mark Hanrahan for KREM 2 News.